Want one?
Feels nice. Don't you like her? Okay. Raise your hand that you are here. Over here, please. All right, very good. Now, I don't want the rest of you to sit it out, but if you don't have your group, it's up to you. If you don't have your group, you can't do the exercise very well. On the other hand, it's up to you. Why don't you form a group there on the chairs with each other, if you wish? More fun for you than to spectate, believe me. Why don't you just make a little circle here if you want to sit? It's up to you, but it's more fun if you participate, okay? Now we are ready to start our first exercise. After the formation of groups, you have already noticed one of the most important emotions that you go through in being accepted or rejected is a squeezy feeling of unease, of where does one belong, is one acceptable or not. And I want you to do this exercise which will help you to raise your level of tolerance for rejection and not find it so horrible and so terrible. I want you to look at each other, follow my instructions right now, look at each other, and please do not talk at first. And now touch each other, everyone touching everyone, feeling everyone. Make a close huddle. And now, very good, close huddle please, like a real close huddle, to huddle together, make yourself into the smallest physical group. With a maximum contact. Try to engineer that like a sculptor. And please do not talk right now. Quiet, please. I want you to be quiet and silent so you can sense your comfort or discomfort in the situation. Come on, reach out to each other, make real close, physical, and quiet. And quiet. So just let it happen to you. Please do not discuss it. Please do not dilute it for the moment, because it's a very non-verbal, extra-verbal communication. And I'm sorry that I have to say something, because I have to direct you. Let's be quiet. Those of you who haven't formed yet, form. Naturally, make a little, we say in German, a Knödel, a little ball together. Lurie, help those people there sitting alone. Yeah, just with each other. That's right, good. Yeah, grab your neighbor right there, that's good. And those of you, that's fine. Now listen to my next instructions, but don't break yet. You will notice, stay with it, you will notice that after a while you feel you want to do something else. You want to untangle. But not yet, please. Listen, I want to show you something. I want you now, when you have a touch, when you come in touch with that feeling, that this is maybe enough of this is too close or too premature or too strange, and only if you feel that, or you had enough of it, might be nice but enough of it, then I want you to untangle and then explore someone in the group that you are sexually attracted to by using anything that you can use other than words. By looking, by touching. You can only use one word in that is, may I explore you. That means a permission. This exercise, all of my exercises are always by permission and not imposed upon on another partner. So you invite a person to a dance, and the person has naturally the option to accept the invitation or not. So the same in these exercises. But I would assume that you would like to try to imagine that someone in this group that you are in your cluster is sexually attractive to you to some extent, but we don't know yet. Just choose a potential on whom you can explore, and then explore with all your senses, looking, touching, sniffing, and you have to stand up for that. You can stand up for that. Leaning against a person, exploring him back to back, rubbing against him, but not speaking, please. So now, as you feel ready to untangle, do that. And I hope several of you will do it with each other. And even if you don't feel sexually involved, do it anyhow with each other, to practice how to explore another human being without words. Go ahead. This exercise is called sniff sniff. Okay, use all your senses. First, look, then touch, then smell, sniff each other over. You may have to stand up for all of this. Lean on each other, listen to each other's heartbeat, pulse, take each other's pulse. Go ahead. Be quiet. And just pair up. You can even pair up if it's not boy-girl. Just try this exercise of full exploration of another human being. Go ahead. Now you may stand up for this in order to really fully explore a person. You may want to stand doing it. Use your own style, but do not talk. Please, use your own style. Please do not talk. Try to overcome your resistance and do it. Try it. Please don't look around. Do it yourself. Just do it with a partner in your group. Never mind the sexual aspect. Forget it. Just try to explore. Okay, that's for the preliminaries. Now everybody stand up, please, and do what I just told you to do with one person at least. So go ahead. Now, first of all, may I have a volunteer to come up here and I'll demonstrate? Who wants to do it with me? Now come on up. You want to do it? You want to do it? You want to do it? You come on. Now you direct us. Now watch carefully. Now we're following the directions. First of all, we can't say anything.
Non-verbal. First,
where
first,
we
yeah,
can be
stand
seen.
back. Now look each other over. Turn each other around. Look at the back. Have you looked at her eyes? Have you looked at her back? Simultaneously. Touch. Hands, feet, face, ears. Okay, now sniff. Neck, shoulders, arms, arms. Okay, now test for pushing, rubbing, back to back. Put your back together. Put your back together. Now rub. Now lean. Turn around. Test sideways. Test your strength. Lean. Push, pull. Push, pull. Yeah. Good? Good. Okay, kiss, kiss. Thank you.
Okay, the one thing come back, young lady, we forgot something. The listening. Didn't we forget? Listening.
Listen to the heartbeat. Listen to the heartbeat, and you can do it from the back. That's right. You could do it from the front. Yeah, did you feel that hair on his chest?
How do you like our volunteer? She's good, isn't she? Now, the point to be a little more, so you understand, my assistant reports that this is a rather inhibited group from what we're used to, so maybe we're going a little too fast, but let me tell you something. The information you get about yourself is amazing in this exercise. Which of your senses do you use or don't you use, in getting acquainted with people? Now you say, well, that's not socially acceptable. We're not talking about socially acceptable. We have here a seminar in private communication. Social acceptability is one thing that ruins sex life, And so we're learning some things which you then later can apply in a more intimate situation. Granted, here in this ballroom, being together en masse is perhaps not an intimate situation, but actually, since we are all together here in order to explore new techniques, it's in a way a very beautiful thing to try to do, even with a total stranger. So try again, try a little harder, okay? Now remember, use the senses in any order you wish and use your own style as long as you use them all. Sight, sound, smell, touch, and what might be called weight or power. Strength. Go ahead. Go ahead. Do it again and do it with somebody in your huddle. And you can do it with members of the same sex. Try not to talk too much, please. Try to get the feeling, and don't talk it away. Please do not talk. At this point, I'll let you talk in a minute. Now that's good. Talk, please. You can laugh and you can laugh, but don't talk. All right, very good, very good.